Hello friends, welcome back to Akar physics classes. We are doing chapter motion of class 9th and this is part 5. So in this chapter we have done a few terms. We have discussed a few terms in previous sections, in previous sessions. Now I would like to tell you that motion of a body can be described by 3 terms. Motion of a body can be described by 3 terms, and those 3 terms are speed, okay, second is velocity, and the third one is the acceleration. So these terms are very important regarding motion of an object. As we know, motion is what? Motion of an object is when a body changes its position from one point to other, then we say that the body is in motion. So here we are going to discuss about speed. Now when we are going to discuss speed, there are 2 terms regarding speed. First we are going to see what is there in definition. Secondly, we are going to discuss about average speed definition, and then formula. We'll talk about the formula, how to find the speed. Then we'll talk about a constant speed. We'll come to know what is constant speed, okay. And one more thing, we'll come to know this difference between speed and velocity, okay. And for this we will come to know what is velocity as well, okay. So this definition also we'll try to discuss in the same series. Now see, speed. When we talk about speed, so speed is what? Let us try to find out the definition. See what actually this speed is. It gives an idea about the slow or fast movement of any moving body. When we get some idea about slow or fast movement of any moving object, then we say that, then we talk about speed, okay. It gives an idea of movement. Now what type of movement is it, okay. Now when a body is moving from a point A to B, it changes its position, right? When it changes its position, it covers some distance, right? It covers some distance irrespective of the direction. It covers some distance, and during the coverage of this distance, it takes some time. So this is the distance which it covers, okay. A path which is covered by the body, you can see that this change is the path, and it takes some time to cover this path. So there is time as well which is taken by the body, time taken, right? So what actually is this speed? How to calculate this speed? We calculate this speed by distance upon time. So distance covered per unit time. That is, you can write it as distance covered upon this time taken. So distance covered by the object upon time taken by the object, okay. So this is speed. We can in other 2 ways also we can define speed. There could be other 2 ways, that change in position of a moving body with respect to time is a speed, okay. This is a speed, right? Change in position of moving body with respect to time is a speed, right? And one more definition could be there. Since we consider any change with respect to time, here the change is considered with respect to time, so we can write it as rate of change of position. We can also write this definition as rate of change of position. Here we are not going to use the word with respect to time, because this rate itself is including in it with respect to time. So we can simply say rate of change of position is speed. Okay, irrespective of direction. We talk here about irrespective of direction. We are not considering any specific direction in this case, right? So here, since the formula of speed is distance upon time, so we know that the SI unit of distance is what? Meter, and SI unit of time is what? Seconds. That means the unit is what? SI unit of speed is what? SI unit of speed. What is it? SI unit of speed is meter per second. We can also write it as meter per second. We also write it like this. Understood? So this is our this is all about speed. Now let us see what is the average speed. Okay, let us try to understand what is average speed. So average speed is actually when say if you are having a moving body with you, and if the body is just moving along a path, okay, it covers some distance or some time, okay, it takes some distance, it covers a distance, say S1, and from here to here it takes time T or T1, here it S2, here time T2, S3, time T3, and so on. So in this case you can see that there are distances covered in some times, okay, some different interval of time. So average speed of the moving body here is what? It is total sum of or total distances upon total time taken. Total time taken. So this is your average speed. Okay. And what about constant speed? What is this? Constant speed is also known as uniform speed. What do we say? Uniform speed. When we talk about uniform speed, immediately uniform motion comes into the mind. Immediately uniform motion comes into the mind. Now what is uniform motion? As we have already discussed, uniform motion, in uniform motion what happens? In body covers equal distances in what it does? Equal distances in equal intervals of time, right? Equal distances in equal intervals of time. Okay. Okay, equal distances in equal intervals of time. So when a body covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, then the speed of the object, then the speed of the moving body is known as uniform speed, and its speed remains constant throughout. Why the speed remains constant throughout? Because there the speed is, the distance is covered uniformly in uniform interval of time. That means distance throughout the movement remains the same, and time is also, the time interval is also equal. That is why here the body, the speed remains constant, and we say it as constant speed or uniform speed. I hope you have understood this much. So this was all about speed. What about velocity? What about velocity? There is another term, velocity, isn't it? As I told you that motion of any body, any object can be described by three things. First one is the speed, the second one is velocity, and the third one is acceleration. Acceleration, we'll talk about acceleration in the next part. But here we are going to discuss about velocity. Now what is velocity? When we talk about velocity, velocity is all about change in displacement. Change in displacement with respect to time. You can see here the word displacement has come into existence. When I am talking about velocity, velocity is related to displacement. When I am talking about speed, speed is related to distance. Now what is the difference between distance and displacement? We have already discussed. Distance is what? Distance is change in position Okay, irrespective of direction. Whereas what is displacement? Displacement is change in position in a specific direction. It means direction is included in the case of displacement. That is why velocity becomes what? It becomes vector quantity. It becomes vector quantity, whereas speed is a scalar quantity. Speed is a scalar quantity. It is not vector. Why? What could be the reason? Just think about it. In vector quantity, in velocity, we have magnitude as well as we have specific direction. Whereas in a speed, in case of speed, it is scalar quantity because we have magnitude, but the specific direction is missing. There is no specific direction. That is why speed is scalar quantity and velocity is vector quantity. Now what is the formula for velocity? It is same. Velocity, the formula is same, but you have to understand, instead of distance we write displacement. We write displacement upon time. And how to define it, how to give the definition. Let us try to see the definition. So the definition of velocity is what? What we can say about velocity? It is change in displacement of a moving body with respect to time. Or in other words, as I told you, we can, if something is changing with time, we can simply say that rate of change of displacement is velocity. Remember, if we write here rate of change of position instead of displacement, if I write rate of change of position, then I have to mention that rate of change of position in a specific direction is velocity. So if here you are going to use position, in that case you have to mention the direction as well, otherwise it will become a speed. So for velocity, you need to mention the displacement word because displacement itself, it specifies the direction. Displacement word itself specifies the direction. So another definition, if you wish to understand, is what? Change in position with respect to time in specific direction of a moving body is velocity. So many ways are there to define velocity and speed. So I have done in these many ways. I hope now you have understood the concept. What are the differences between speed and velocity? As I have told you, speed is scalar quantity, all because of magnitude is there, but direction is not there. But velocity is what? This is the major difference. Okay, velocity is provided with specific direction, magnitude plus specific direction. And when we talk about direction, it means the change is what? That change is provided by displacement. So when we talk about velocity, we are talking about displacement. When we talk about speed, we are talking about distance. There is no specific direction. Okay, and here we talk about distance. Right? Understood? But both the things are considered with respect to time. This you have to understand. So this was all about speed and velocity. One more thing is there, average velocity. The same thing is there. What is average velocity? Total displacement. Okay, total displacement upon total time taken is the average velocity. Total time taken is the average velocity. Okay, understood? So what is constant velocity or uniform velocity? Constant velocity, or you can say uniform velocity. So simply again we can say that velocity, constant velocity is what? It is given by total displacement or displacement upon, simply I will write here displacement upon time taken. Now when I'm writing a displacement, now here you have to understand, when we are writing constant velocity, it means the body is covering the object, the moving object is covering equal distances in equal intervals of time. When a moving body covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, and now here one thing is included. What? You just guess about it. When a moving body covers equal distances in equal intervals of time in specific direction. So this is very important, and in specific direction, then the velocity of the body is uniform velocity. The body is uniform velocity or constant velocity. Okay. So this is how velocity, this is the definition of velocity, and this is how you can understand velocity. And these two terms are very important, speed and velocity. So in the next session, or in the next part number 6, I think I'll be coming with another video of acceleration, which is going to be related to acceleration. Here also the speed, the unit is what? Meter per second. Okay, meter per second. Okay, this is SI unit of velocity as well as SI unit of speed. So I hope you have understood. Thank you.